Hey, everybody, welcome to the broadcast tonight. My name is Trevor, and we're hosting another eBay training. We want to talk a little bit about bundling as a strategy on eBay. And when I say bundling, I'm talking about taking several, really, I should say two or more unique products and selling them in the same listing, right? So let's define it here. I'm going to say two or more unique products in one listing, right? Now, guys, why would we do that? Why not sell these two items individually? So, as an example, let's say we're going to bundle an end table and a table lamp. Why not just sell those two individually? And we could do that, right? Maybe we have listings for each of these items, and we have them as individual listings. Let's say you're selling your table lamp for, $50, and your end table is, $225. Let's say those are individual listings. Why bundle them? We'll say the bundle price is, we'll even say it's the same. It's $275, right? That's the same as buying these two individually. What would be the advantage here of bundling? Well, let me tell you this, guys. One of the biggest challenges with doing retail drop shipping, especially if you're using major retailers like Amazon or Overstock, Walmart, or so on and so forth, is you're selling a lot of the same stuff other people are selling. Now, there's times where if you find kind of a unique category, you can be the exclusive seller on eBay of a certain product. But a lot of times, maybe I'm listing this end table right here, and there's 15 other people selling the same thing. And I've even told you in our trainings that's likely if you're using major retailers. Now, if you're using lesser known retailers, sometimes and more often you're going to be the exclusive seller. And when I say the exclusive seller, I'm saying you are basically the only one that is selling that specific type of product on eBay. And I guess even before we should have this conversation about bundling, let me put this up here. Being the exclusive seller is extremely valuable, okay? And it really is, because the problem with our strategy right now when you're doing retail drop shipping is you're duplicating a lot of other people's stuff. You're one of many sellers. Your prices aren't always the best. And we tell you, hey, even then you can make money on eBay and you can make sales, and we believe that and we teach that. But if you can find a way to be the exclusive seller of an item, meaning you're the only one selling that specific type of item on eBay, what are the advantages? Well, at least one of the advantages is you're not competing with anybody else on eBay. Now, it might be true that that item is sold outside of eBay, but there's a certain percentage of the eBay customer base that is completely loyal to eBay, meaning they don't shop anywhere else. So if you are the exclusive seller of a certain type of item and somebody wants to buy it and they try to shop and compare prices on eBay, they won't be able to, because guess what? You're the only one selling that item, which enables you often to command a higher price and still move product without any problem, right? Competition in the marketplace usually begets selling at lower prices, but if you're the only one selling a certain type of item, you can command a higher price, okay? So this is valuable, becoming the exclusive seller. So what does this have to do with bundling? Well, sure, maybe this end table right here that you're selling for $225, if you go out on eBay, it may have 15 sellers. And this table lamp, which naturally goes along with an end table, right? Maybe that's got 6 sellers. But if you bundled this and you created one listing where you posted on that listing a picture of the table lamp as well as a picture of the end table. You put a combined price. You write a title that's indicative of you selling both, and in the description you make it clear, hey, if you buy this, you're purchasing both the end table and the table lamp for $275. That will make you the exclusive seller of that one offer, right? In other words, nobody else out there bundled these two products together, only you. And so if somebody wants to comparatively shop your offer, it's going to be more difficult for them to find that specific end table and that specific table lamp and figure out for themselves that they could buy each separately. And you could even run a strategy like this where your sales price is $165, right? So in case somebody did find both, which is likely they wouldn't, but if they did, you're still giving a little bit of a better deal on this. Now, today's not a pricing webinar, so I'm not going to talk to you guys about specific pricing strategies, but suffice it to say, if you can give somebody a little bit of a deal on this sort of bundled price, you're going to increase your conversions. And the beautiful thing is, you are the exclusive seller. You made yourself the exclusive seller. Now, bundling only works when you're selling related stuff, right? So this is a good example, an end table and a table lamp. Guys, those of you who are here live with me, give me some other examples. What could be items that we bundle together? And I'll give you a minute to think about that. If you're watching this recorded, just sit tight for just a minute while some of our live attendees answer this. But give me an example. What would be an appropriate set of items? It could be 2 or 3 items together. What could we bundle? Sure. How about a kid's bed, or like a kid's bed frame and a mattress, right? We could bundle that together. Or since we're on the kids train right now, let's say a kid's bed frame. Wow. Holy moly. Okay, kid's bed frame. That was hard to type. Mattress, and how about a bedding set, right? You could sell the whole thing as one item. Find 3 things that go together well, and bundle them. What else? Okay, that's not a bad idea. Maybe an office desk and office chair combo, right? That's not a bad idea. Sure. Other ideas? Okay. Sure, like in women's fashion, you could do like a a jewelry set. So you could do, we'll say, earrings and necklace set, right? Sure. You've got to be smart about this because they have to be related. And not only that, the styles have to be similar. So not all of my clients are good at this. Usually you have to do this in industries that you know a little bit better. But if you're going to put our original idea together, which is the end table and table lamp, you can't sell a super classic end table, like really classic looking, and then a really modern lamp, or vice versa, a really classic looking lamp and a modern table. Like you have to pay attention to what people might buy in a bundle, right? Somebody who's got a modern taste probably wants both a modern end table and a modern lamp, right? And you could call it your modern set, okay, in your title or in your description. They have to be related. Same with jewelry, right? Going to the example that I was given by one of you guys, earrings and necklace set. It can't be like a really trendy, youthful necklace and then a really classic earring, pearl earrings and like a trendy gold bar necklace. I mean, that's not going to be a great combo, right? Or you're selling a really expensive earring, 60, 70, 80, 150, 200 bucks, whatever it is. I guess expensive earring is very subjective, but suffice it to say you're selling a really nice real pearl earring, but then you're selling some cheap gold-plated necklace for 20 bucks, right? That kind of a combo is not going to work either. So you see what I mean? Like, you have to use your brain a little bit when you do these combos, but they do work, and I think it'll give you guys a competitive edge, especially if you're struggling with conversions or you're just struggling with sales in general. Bundling can make a difference. Now, it does take a little more work, right? So when you're doing the listing, and maybe we'll talk about this another time, but you can create a single image that shows both items. So when somebody's looking at the item in eBay search results, right? Let's go to eBay and let's look up table lamp, right? When somebody's looking for a table lamp, now again, think to yourself, right? What's complementary to a table lamp? Well, it could be an end table, it could be a desk, it could be a little piece of decor, right? So those are potential combination options. But anyway, if you do a search here and you find a certain type of table lamp, and you'll notice we've got a lot of options, right? Notice how everything on the first page, you don't see any combos, right? If you get your combo on the first page, that would be huge. But anyway, notice how there's a featured image, right? And so it's easy for me to see when I'm looking at different items that I'm buying a single item. It would be better if you had this image split somehow, and you could show part of a table and part of a lamp in the same image. It would require a little bit of image editing, and so for a lot of you guys, that may not be a good option. It's going to take you longer to certainly do the listing. But it's a thought, right? Or you just create one listing, and in the listing itself, you have a featured image, but you guys know how this works on eBay. If you add more images to the listing, you'll have additional images right down here, right? And that's where you could add images of other shots of the lamp, but also shots of the table. And then in your description, you would come down here and you'd write out a description that would give information about both the lamp and the table. And of course, at the top of this description, you would make it very clear that the customer is purchasing both, okay? So that there's no confusion there at all. Anyway, guys, I really think this concept can help some of you guys. And I think if you're at all struggling with sales, this might be a good solution to add to your overall strategy. And we've talked about this, what helps with increasing sales is a higher volume of listings. It's bundling, like we talked about today. It's on a regular basis looking through your listings that have been on eBay for too long, and I'm going to define too long as like 2 months that haven't sold, and pulling those off and replacing them with newer listings. It's keeping in mind seasonal opportunities. It's finding wholesale drop shippers and bringing those products in and trying them. It's trying out other retail drop shippers that you've never tried before that are lesser known companies. I'm telling you, if you're not closing sales at a very rapid pace, there are things that you can do and levers that you can pull that will make a difference. This bundling and idea is just one of those levers, okay? Guys, eBay is not dead. There are plenty of sales to be had. eBay is strong. The marketplace is good. I've heard recently from some clients that say, everybody just shops on Amazon. Yes, more people shop on Amazon, but that doesn't mitigate the opportunity on eBay. There are still plenty of shoppers there and plenty of room for you guys to take advantage of it. So I want to encourage you to keep working, keep listing. Things are going to work out. Bundling is a great method to helping you out. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'm glad you were here with me. And we'll finish up from there. I will see you guys all next week. Thanks for coming along.